Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Lisa Cotter and today we're looking at my completed colouring pages for 2024. So I can't believe how fast 2024 it went. It's now 2025 and I thought today we'd take a look at the completed colouring pages as well as a bit of my art at the end. So let's get started. So first off, we'll take a look at my PDFs. So the first one is this image here by Artex. So first off, I used Express It blending card to print this out. I actually went into Photoshop and drew the reef up here. I wanted something to actually have the baubles to hang from, so I thought that looked pretty cool. I also added the bow here and ribbon and the lines here as well as on the stocking and a few more little details. I used Artex Oros alcohol markers for this page, which I had a lot of fun. I haven't used alcohol markers in quite a while and it was a lot of fun. And then I went in and added some different details using the stickles for the little gold parts here. I also used this dimensional snow, if you can see there, as well as some dimensional clear. And then I used some glossy accents on the baubles and the stars here and some metallic pens. So I had a lot of fun with this page here, and I just thought the little details I was able to add made it my own. And yes, I did win, so there is a video showing the prize I won, so I was really proud of this page. It was a lot of fun. And then I actually noticed Ohuhu was holding a contest. It's now closed and I believe it's being drawn on the 17th. So this, again, I used Express It blending card. I use that for all my alcohol marker work, and I actually used the Ohuhu markers and I haven't used them in about 3.5 years, maybe 4 years. And I was really pleasantly surprised that they were still very juicy and felt like they were brand new, so I was really pleased. So I used the Ohuhu markers and then I went in with a Posca pen to add the white details. And I wanted it sort of like all different colours and to do some easy blends, the purples going into the light, going into the dark. And I just had fun with it, and I really feel it looks really good, and the blending, especially on this paper, the Express It blending card, was wonderful, so I was really pleased with that. So that's that one there. And then Vex was holding a contest, and it was to do with his Doodle Mania, his new book that has been released. And he had this massive book, and this is actually the front cover of the actual book. And so I printed this out on Express It blending card, and I used my Ohuhu markers as well as my Copic markers in this one. Sadly, a lot of my Copics now are drying up and the refills are so expensive. I do have a few, but not a ton. I did go in with Posca, and I also used, can't tell if you can see there, I made some clouds, but on this paper I found that pan pastels were really difficult to show up. In that sort of light you can sort of see it better, but it does look rather faded, and I wish I'd added a bit more detail to it, but it was fun to do. A lot of work, all the little details I tried to make it as bright as I could, but it came out really pale. So I wasn't as impressed with that one. And I got this one done. This was the freebie by a Go to Pop illustration. With this, I was actually playing around with colour and shadow and light. And I just wanted to try things that I hadn't before and sort of what colours really work together. And it was sort of, I'd seen an image and it had purples and reds and blues, and so I sort of tried some different things with colour this time. So I actually drew a circle and then I coloured it in using that purple going into the actual red, and I really love that. And then I sort of did this background here and a bokeh background, and I'm really pleased with how that one came out. That was probably my favourite out of the lot. And then I thought, well, I'm going to make them all match in sort of the same circle background. This one, because the actual mushroom here came out, I thought I'd still do a circle, and I went for the aqua blue for the snow, so it sort of, the pen sort of stood out. And I got these done today actually. So I was very busy over Christmas, so I got these done today. And I wanted to do sort of a rainbow, so the cake sort of matched in with this one here, but instead of doing the greens, I wanted to see how well I could do sort of that rainbow going around, which I thought was a lot of fun and really pretty. And then for this one, I sort of not sure what colours to do it, and I thought the aqua blue, so they sort of match in. And the way I was going for it is shadow down here, so if you look here, there's a bit of a shadow. The same with this one here. The only one that I had difficulty with the shadow was of course this one here, because I was trying to act as if it's snow. So I used Prismacolor pencils and then a Posca pen. So I kept it really simple, and I had a ton of fun. Now this was on Nina cardstock, which is my main paper, but I had a lot of fun doing this, and I am planning to do a tutorial on how to do these sort of backgrounds, and also looking at different colours you can work together that usually you wouldn't think work together, but I think they work really well. The purple there going into the red, sort of like that's the shadow going into the light. But I felt that was really fun and different and unique, so I was really pleased with that. Now, this was actually a freebie back in October for Halloween for Rita Berman. I always love Rita Berman's freebies, and this was her Halloween one. So I tried to go out the box with this one, and I printed it out with my Nina paper, and I went and used all different colours for this one, with the purple in the background and the peach tones. So I believe I did use Prismacolor. I can't fully, I'm pretty sure if I feel like, yeah, it feels sort of like Prismacolor. So I used Prismacolor, I'm pretty sure. I used some gold metallic pen, which I've been having a lot of fun with. That's the Security one. And then I went in with Posca. That's my main white marker. And overall, I think that was really cool. I really enjoyed doing it, and I can't wait to see what other freebies Rita Berman comes out with, because they're all so unique. I really love them, and very detailed. So that was a lot of fun. So that's the PDFs I actually did. I know I haven't done too many, but I tried. And now we're going to look at the colouring books. So over Christmas I did decide to get the hardcover book here started. My daughter had drawn in my old one, so I was starting from scratch, and I'm so glad I did. So I didn't do too many pages over Christmas, I'm afraid to say, and they were all in here. I had planned to do a lot more in other books, but I just didn't get the time. So this is Johanna Basford's Christmas book. This is the French version, and this is a hardcover, and it is just beautiful. It is the best paper I've ever used in a book, and that's saying something. So it is the most amazing paper. So the difference is, of course, it doesn't have the coloured sides. So I actually got this done. I know that's pretty simple. And this page was a disappointment because in the normal one there's like a reef with around this, but it's still cool. I got it done, and it sort of matches the colour scheme I'm going for in this book. So the first thing I got done was this page here. I thought, well, I want to open my book and actually see something done, and what perfect to do these both pages matching. And so I used a Prismacolor pencil and a Posca pen, and that is as simple as it got. And I did this while sitting watching TV, but I had a lot of fun with this. Someone said to me on Instagram that these little stockings here look like love hearts, and now that I look at it, I can't unsee it. So it's really fun. So that was there, and this sort of matches what I'd already done in my old book. And then this is the name page here. So again, I used the same colours. So this whole book is all these colours from these pages. I've got them in a container, and that's where they'll stay, because I'm going to do this book just in those colours. And again, this is Prismacolor and Posca pen. I kept it really, really simple, and I just love this page. I haven't written my name, and it's mainly because I'm scared of messing it up. So I haven't written my name yet, but I think that just looks stunning. So as you open the book and you see that, I'm really pleased with that there. So that was that one. And then, as I said, this paper is amazing. Like, that's how thick it is, and it's very toothy and fantastic for pencils. Not sure about markers, but I know pencils work amazing. So that's that done there. And then I got this reef one done. Now, I was not sure which pages I wanted to do fully, so I knew that I wanted to do this one here. Now, these are the same colours that I used in the other page, but done in a different way, and it shows how you can sort of match those colours up for a different look. So I sort of went around and did the reef, and then I did sort of like a background around it, and I'm really pleased with it. So this was again Prismacolor and Posca pen. I kept it really simple. I didn't even use glitter spray, just kept it simple, and it was really nice to use, and pencils love this paper. And then I got this one done here. Now, I hadn't actually planned to do this one, but I was flicking through the book and I had planned another page, and I thought, no, I think I'll do this one. So again, I actually used the same colours, but they're used in a different way. And I did add an extra colour up here, some more yellows and things. So what I wanted to do was have this gold border, so all the gold border, And I had actually done this all coloured, and it didn't look right at all. It came out not looking good at all. So I tried to erase it, and this paper is very toothy and does take pencil too well. And with Prisma it didn't erase fully, but I went over it using these colours and sadly it didn't match. But it still is light enough where it doesn't overpower the page. And then I did this bokeh type background. I'm really into those at the moment. And I'd added some white dots and then went over that with the pencil as well. This took about 3 or 4 days to do. It was a lot of work. It's all different greens, and I just had fun with it. I really enjoyed using the bokeh background, and I didn't use too much of that white Posca, just a bit here and the dots, but because I actually coloured over the top, they sort of match really well. So yeah, that was my page that I did. I'm pretty happy with it. It's a bit brighter than I would have done it. I think I would have toned down the actual greens and made them a little bit more pale. But overall, I think it looks rather good. So that one's done. And then last of all, I actually did this page here. Now I did it, this page here of course is, I followed Chris Chang's tutorial for this page. I will put a link in the description below, and this is what I've done in the other book. So I had all the colours written down, but this time I actually did use Ardent Jurors, the Faber-Castell watercolours. I wanted to check how they worked in this book here, on this paper, because it's really nice and thick paper, and they worked perfectly. You couldn't even tell that I've used watercolours on this paper. It took the water, I didn't use a ton, but it took the water easily. So I did that for the actual background, and then I went over with pencil. So I used a Prismacolor pencil, and I used, I think it was a Sakura Jelly Roll in green, and also a Posca pen. But this is one of my favourite pages, and I just really loved doing this page here. I had wanted, my daughter wanted me to go in and actually do this one, but I actually did one a couple of years ago in my old book where it was pink coming down, and I used watercolour pens or markers. So I'm actually going to recreate it on this page here, so it's sort of matching but different, and I'll do it with the Ardent Jurors, but I'll get that done either Christmas in July or end of this year. It's weird to say this year. I'm still getting over the fact it's 2025. So in October I actually got the Wildflower Folk done by Christine Karen, and I didn't just do it once, I did it twice. The same page. Yes, call me odd. This is my daughter's copy, and this is my copy here. Now, she wanted me to do hers very pink, so I'll show you hers first off. So she wanted me to do this page for her. So I actually used alcohol markers for a change, and I don't use them a lot in my colouring books because I just don't like them showing in the background. But she didn't mind, so I used alcohol markers pretty much for everything. I used my Artex Oros as well as my Ohuhu ones. I also went in with some coloured pencils, Prismacolor pencils, as well as the Posca pen. And then I did a distress ink in light pink with some water droplets. So that's why it's a little bit wrinkly. for the background. I'm not sure if you can see, but it's all got the watermarks up there, which is really pretty. And then I went and did a spray of the Imagine Crafts Glimmer spray. So I'm not sure if you can actually see that, but if you look at that there, it sort of sparkles. So, and then I did a gold metallic pen in there. So she's really pleased with this. So this is her copy, and she's actually 12, so that's her copy there. And then I think I've already shown this one, but I'll show you again. I actually did this page for myself, which this one here is done in Prismacolor pencils and just pencil, and as well as Posca pen. And I wanted it sort of that light pink for her hair, so the actual flowers match the wings. And then I actually used those glossy pan pastels for the background. But this was a lot of fun to do. So I did 2 of that page, but my daughter's really happy with her copy. And I really must get back into this book because I've only done 2 pages, but this is such a beautiful book. So that's that done there. Now I'll just put them aside. And then I got a page done. This is one of my oldest books, my Halloween book by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Now, I've had this on the shelf and just haven't coloured in, and I thought it's about time around Halloween to actually get it coloured, and I actually got something done for a change. And I just love it. So I did this page here, and I wanted it all that gothic sort of feel. So I actually went in and did the stonework here with a bit of green moss, and it's sort of glowing, and it sort of matches her eyes. The hair took me the longest, so I used Prismacolor pencils, Posca pen, and Sakura jelly roll, and that's about it for this page here. But I just love this this page, and it's really nice. It doesn't take as much layers as I really like, but I'm really pleased with it, and I really put a lot of effort. I drew all the cracks in and sort of tried to make them look realistic, but I think she looks pretty cool. I must use this book more. I have far too many uncoloured books, so it was nice to actually get this done. So that page there. And then last of all, Magical Worlds. So this is Johanna Basford had a contest, and the contest was to do this page here. So this was actually my page that I did, and I used Prismacolor pencils, I used Sakura jelly roll in white as well as silver. I used a Posca pen. I used, I'm pretty sure this is soft pastel for the actual clouds. And I was really, really pleased with this page. I put a lot of effort in. I added a lot of dots here to be stonework, and I'm really pleased with it. And I was one of the lucky winners of Johanna Basford's contest for 2024, so I was really so surprised. I couldn't believe it. So there is a video that you can find that I show the prize I won from Johanna. So that is that one there. So they were all my finished colouring pages for 2024. And I hope I can actually get more done this year in 2025. It's just been, I'm so busy at the moment, but oh well. Now I'll show a couple of little art things I actually got done in 2024. I'm not sure if you guys have seen them. So this is my Artex sketch media pad. I've had this for about 2 years or 3 years now, so I thought I'd better start using it. And I did this little drawing. Now this was actually not sure if you can see, for my daughter. She wanted me to draw, she calls them custards or something, so I did one for her, and I've got to go in and actually colour this in, and I was going to do that on a video, so I might still do that. And then I collect Groot, and so I did a little mini Groot. He matches my little Groot, and so I did this one here. I thought that's pretty cute. And then I actually got this done. This was done for a review of the Artex's Sim Tap acrylic markers, and I did a little cupcake, and I was really pleased how the acrylic paint markers worked on this paper. They worked really, really well, so I was really pleased with that one there. And I love the bright colours. I went over with a little bit of pencil as well, and it was a lot of fun. So I did that one. Now I did draw this little Christmas tree, which I'll get to it in July. I just didn't get the time to actually get this coloured in. I totally forgot about it, to be honest. So I will get that done in July. And then I actually did this little dude. So this is my little Santa dude. Now this was actually done for a review of the acrylic paint markers 36 set by Artex. So I was really pleased with this, and I thought he came out really cute. So that was the 36 set of acrylic paint markers by Artex. So that's all the art and colouring I actually got done towards the end of 2024. I would have liked to do more, but I'm just flat out really busy. So I hope in 2025 I can actually get a lot more done, because I am going to have a little bit of me time, which is going to be good. And I hope that everyone just had a wonderful Christmas and got some nice Christmas colouring done, and I hope everyone has a wonderful 2025. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, why not press like and subscribe, and come back soon for more videos. Bye.